What's going on, family? Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Lens. This is Raji with Native Lens.
And it's Tristan B with Tristan B Visuals.
And as usual, we're here to talk about what happens behind the scenes as a wedding photographer and videographer. Check it out.
Yes, man. How's it going, Raji, man? It's been a busy weekend, I know. Another wedding, you know, staying busy, man. How's it been going for you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. We done a couple weddings together recently, man, and it's just been like a never ending cycle of weddings.
Yeah.
That work-life balance is crazy, bro.
It is, man. It is, man. It's a good thing that we're staying booked, but it is a lot, being that we are shooting a lot of weddings back to back. Mm-hmm. I like to ask, man, like, how do you stay creative, when you're shooting weddings, pretty much every weekend, sometimes multiple weddings a weekend?
Yeah. Now, that's a good question, man. So one of the number one ways that I feel like I stay creative is by looking at other people's work.
Yeah.
But I try to look at things that are different than weddings, right? So I go into different genres of photography.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So one of the genres I really like the most, probably apart from weddings, is street photography. I love looking at really good street photography, man. You have some really talented people, man, that I look up to. And even going out and shooting some street photography.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of get my mind off of weddings.
Yeah.
So that really helps, man. If I'm looking at colors, I'm looking at composition, I'm looking at lighting in different ways. But the cool thing is that, when I do those things, when I look at, street photography, or I go out and shoot street, it actually influences and inspires me, in my wedding photography as well.
Okay.
So that's the really cool thing, bro. I really like to get out there and do something different that kind of gets my mind off of what.
Yeah, it's impressive to see like some of the, styles and, different poses that you put your brides and couples in, man. So I'm always intrigued by, what you might come up with next.
Yeah, man. It's just trying to stay refreshed.
Yeah.
Trying to stay refreshed, trying to stay on top of things, trying to be a little bit different as well. So.
Yeah, man. Same for me, man. Like you said, we all get inspired somewhere. I try looking at, different videographers in our industry, take a little bit from everybody and, make it your own. Yeah. But there is some times where, I go on like an Instagram block where I don't want to see anything, anybody in my industry's work, because I don't want to subconsciously start doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you don't even know that you start doing what you see.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just want to, go on a block and just get my creativity flowing on my own and see what I could come up with. But then again, there's times where, I like to go look at different videographers and see, what type of styles they're doing and seeing what I can take, bits and pieces and just make it mine. But it's definitely important to make sure that you have your own style in this industry, because you don't want to be, just copy and paste and just doing what everybody else is doing, because what might work for them may not work for you.
Yeah, you gotta stay on TikTok, bro.
Facts.
There's so many TikTok trends, man, and it's really tough because you want to stay relevant, so you don't want to go too far from. This is how it feels. I'm not gonna say what you should do. Yeah. This is how it feels. It feels like you don't want to be too irrelevant, right? You want to stay relevant. So there may be certain trends or things that you do to kind of get in there, but you also want to create your own style and be known for your own look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you feel like are some things that you do to kind of make sure you solidify, okay, this is Tristan B Visual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I do. Yeah,
like you said, man, you definitely want to be solidified on what you do. For me, on my films, I try to just go for, clean cinematic shots mixed with, good music. I'm big on the music selection for my films. I really wanted to match the couple. So whether the couple looks like a very R&B slow chill vibe, or, a party hard couple that, likes to party, I base everything on, their vibe. So I'm big on the music selection. When you see my film, I want you to see and know that, Tristan did that film. So like you said, I'm big on the colors. I really aim to get those colors nailed in. And just like you said, smooth cinematic shots. So that's pretty much, I would say, is my main style. What about you? What is something that somebody would see your photo and say, oh, I know that's Native Lens?
Yeah, man. That's tough. That's tough. I feel like classic. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah,
Like it's just a classic look.
that's
you
true.
know. So I don't put like a lot of too much color grading. I don't do too much color grading. I do obviously a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
because with the raw files you gotta add some colors to that thing.
Facts.
But I want my color grade to be clean, and I want it to be timeless.
Facts.
You know, so I think some people lean deeply into certain hues. You know, they lean deeply into like the really warm colors, or they make things really like super duper vibrant and saturated. Or some people like actually make the colors muted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you got that orange look, which
Yeah.
I
Not a fan of that one.
never been a fan of the orange look, bro. Especially for darker skin tones, where like, you know, darker skin tones, we already have an orange undertone most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you're really dark, then you have like a purple undertone sometimes. But most darker people have like an orange or a red or a yellow undertone. So when you hit that orange slider all the way over there, bro, it looks horrible.
Nah, yeah, I like that word timeless, man. That's a good word for your photos, man, because that definitely is very fitting. And like you said, speaking of style, man, that's very important, man. Like you said, all you creators, you definitely want to just find your style, because you know that's what's gonna make you. And it's nothing wrong. Everybody, you know, it's nothing wrong with every style. Everybody has their own style, what works for them. So it's no right or wrong way or how you do your films or how you take your photos. I'm sure it's a client out there for you. But I'm with you. I don't like those oranges.
Nah, bro, nah. But I try to have some. I know this is a very popular word, especially for photographers, storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, everyone wants to be a storyteller, and that's cool. Whose story are you telling?
Facts.
You know, are you telling your own?
Yeah.
Are you telling the couples? You know, what are you doing? And I think there's a photographer. His name is Eric Floberg, and he has a YouTube channel on that. And one of the main things that really sunk in with me, he was like, "Yo, the wedding day is about your couple. It's not about your portfolio. It's not about, you know, that next Instagram post.
That's so true.
It's about the couple." And it's difficult to kind of keep that top of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So listening to him, I was like, yo, that is so true, man. Like, don't shoot for your portfolio, shoot for the couple.
Facts.
Now, granted, you still want to get some nice shots.
Yeah,
right?
always,
Like,
yeah.
do your best, but obviously work with what you have and shoot for the couple.
No, that's
And that's what I think. That's what has allowed me to. It's weird. When you start shooting for the couple, you start the opportunities for these amazing shots start opening up.
It's true.
It's a weird kind of backwards.
Nah, yeah. And I think that like that falls into the category as well as like, you know, we always want to go shoot at these immaculate venues and we want those top of the line weddings, but you're not always going to get those weddings. And you kind of got to you have to treat every wedding the same. Like you said, you have to shoot for that couple because this may not be an immaculate venue to them, for us, but to them, you know, that's big to them. Yeah. And once you start shooting for the couples, things start lining up, and then the story starts telling itself. Yeah. So it gets a lot easier for us as the creatives to start bringing everything together.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man, where you have to kind of find the opportunity or find the ability to create something beautiful out of something. Create beauty out of the mundane, out of something that's just like, you know, someone would just walk past and be like, you can't shoot there.
Yeah.
But then we can go in and be like, oh, we can actually create something with this. You know?
Yeah. We've done that a lot, man. We've done that a lot. So, you know, kind of speaking on that, how difficult has it been to shoot a wedding where the couple is maybe say not that like photogenic or not that outgoing? Yeah. Is it difficult for you, or you kind of, you know, maneuver and make it a little bit easier?
So like they're not the magazine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, it just goes back to treating the couple as if they are the magazine couple.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's not about being fake. You know what I'm saying. So I want to clear that up. You don't want to be fake with someone, but you just want to highlight this person and honor. I think that's really the word that I think that rings the most with me. You want to honor this person.
Yeah.
You know, this is their day. They paid money for this.
Yeah.
They got family and friends that are coming to this, maybe people they haven't seen in a bit. And you want to honor them with your talent.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is to be genuine, be respectful, being kind, being understanding, and then just come with the expertise that they're paying you to come with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most important thing. Like, now granted, personality does have a big place in it. Like some people don't know what to do with their hands and are just weird in front of cameras. Stuff is understandable. But as professionals, we gotta work.
Yeah, facts.
There we go.
Like you said, man, on your wedding day, I'm your biggest hype man.
Fact.
I'm gonna be hyping you up.
Yep.
Get it, girl. You're doing your thing. Me and my team, we're big on that. Like you said, y'all are paying us for a very special day. So our job is to come in there and just make you feel wonderful. That goes for the bride, the groom, the bridal party, everybody. We are here to make you feel amazing and just to make you feel loved. So we want to just, do what we can to make all of the films and the photos seem effortless for you. So, we do good together, hyping up our couples and, just making them feel good, because once the couple starts feeling good and, relaxing again, you can start getting those magical shots and it starts telling that story.
Yeah. Let's I want to talk about this. Let's talk about how to handle, because you don't have to handle it so much, but family portraits, bro.
Whew, man. That's tough, man. That's
or not even a family, but it's like let's say unruly or a bridal party that just doesn't listen.
Yeah. So
because we
deal with a lot.
We deal with that,
and we know that it's a part of the wedding day. It's either going to be a big family or a big bridal party that just doesn't listen as much. People are having a good time throughout the day, but I think it kind of falls on the bride and groom too to kind of like just let them know, like, we got
condition them.
Just condition them a little bit, just to let them know, like, hey, we just need y'all to listen to our photographer, our videographer for this little moment, because this is important for us to capture these moments so that we can have this to look back on.
Right.
If everybody is just talking and not listening, we're not able to get those memories. So it's tough sometimes, man. I've been around some wild bridal parties, big ones, 20 plus. We're trying to get people that's been drinking together for photos and videos, and it can get extremely tough. But again, that's why, we get paid those big bucks, because we got to conduct all that too. So not only are we photographers and videographers, we're directors as well. Yeah. So, we're trying to get everything together. Yeah. But how do you handle it? Because I feel like it's harder for photographers,
buddy.
especially for the family photos and everything.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. Oh, dude. So, man, I was just talking to a photographer friend of mine. She's up in North Carolina, and she was telling me a story about how, she's had to change how she deals with things.
Yeah.
From being very passive to being very firm. And I feel like there's a line as photographers that we got to walk. We have to. It goes back to like that person that just kind of is on a fly on the wall and just documenting things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to step in. Sometimes you got to step off that wall and start saying stuff.
That's true.
And in the beginning, I used to be very passive. Like, okay, I'm just gonna capture what's there. Can you guys come on in? Let's get together. Now I'm like, hey, y'all, you. Come on over here, bro. We got to go. Mm-hmm. So there's I think it all comes with communication as well.
Yeah.
So, how are we communicating to our bride and groom? Mm-hmm. Are we saying, hey, listen, this is the way that I work. When we need to be firm, I will be firm. You know what I mean? If I need to get something together, do I have permission? Usually I like to say, do I have permission to say no?
Facts, yeah.
I ask my bride and groom, like, listen, during family photos, like, if auntie wants a separate photo that's not on the list, do I have permission to say no?
Yeah.
And most of the time they say yes. Mm-hmm. To me saying no.
Yeah.
But like this wedding we did recently, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little, I don't know why I use the word heated, but I was like warm. You know what I mean?
You was warm, but they couldn't tell.
Yeah. I was warm, man. So just side note, we were doing a wedding, and the wedding is one of those weddings where they have to like turn the space, right? And people just kept on walking in and out of my shot.
Yeah.
Your shot, because you do a video
mine's
thing,
too,
yeah. I was like, yo, can you stop walking out of my shot? Everybody out, you know what I mean? But the crazy thing is that I did feel a little weird about it. I think I told you this. Like I apologized to the couple.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, you were good."
Yeah.
You know? Like we actually appreciate that you were firm because we were under a time crunch and we had to get the photos done, yada yada.
Yeah.
So I think you'll find out that even if you do kind of have a little bit of firmness, people are actually appreciative of that.
They are.
You know, I've had bridal parties like bridesmaids and groomsmen. I'm like, yo, you did a good job. We appreciate you directing us and like getting us together.
Controlling the space is harder than people think.
It is.
So,
It is.
I would say, if you're getting into this industry, being timid is not the best way to approach being a wedding videographer or photographer, because you have to hop in front of a big crowd of people sometimes. Like, you can't be timid to walk down the aisle to get your shot. I know when I started out, I was a little timid, afraid to walk across and get shots, afraid to talk to people. But over the years, man, like you said, you realize you have to get a little stern sometimes. You gotta just not be afraid,
Remember that? I'm not gonna say the type of wedding, but that one wedding we did, and we had to get in the way of the guests.
Oh yeah.
To get a shot. And some lady behind us, what's she saying? Get out the way.
She said, "Get out the way." When I say G stared at this lady for like 30 seconds straight.
Yo, I gave her the death stare, man. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, hey, we have to do what we have to do to get our shots. Like, that's just something that I've learned, and I'm still continuing to learn. Like, you can be timid, but you gotta get a little strong in this industry too, for sure.
Some intestinal fortitude.
Facts.
Bro, I'm still. Then they looked at me and was like, "Get out the way, you're in the way." I'm like,
yeah, man. Like you said,
I'm doing my job.
Exactly. And
granted, it's not like we, are trying to get in people's way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do my best to try like get my shot and then leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if we need to be there to get a shot,
we gotta have to be there.
Yeah, you're secondary around the bride and groom or partner.
Exactly. And this kind of goes to like, every wedding, somebody has an uncle, a granddad, a cousin with their iPad out, with their camera. And it's like, it's cool. I know you want to enjoy the moment and capture this, but you still have to realize that, they are paying us. So if you want to do that, just make sure that you're, out of our shots.
Yeah.
I've had weddings where they come on the dance floor shooting with their cameras, and it's just like, come on, we're paid to do this. So
it's in my contract, bro.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so in my contract there's I think it's called a no compete clause or no competition clause. I gotta look it up, but something to that nature.
Yeah.
But it's basically talking about how I'm the only one that's coming in to do photography.
Okay.
Like with a professional camera.
Yeah.
And other people can't be out here because people will literally bring their if you take an iPhone shots, I bet, or a little iPad, I don't mind that. But you're out here with your Canon, Nikon, Sony camera.
Yep.
Big old lens, 24-70. And just like literally taking shots.
Taking shots, man.
Like. Nah, but that's not how that rolls, bro. This is not your wedding.
Exactly. So this kind of correlates to another new trend that's kind of blowing up, man. How are you feeling about the content creators?
Yeah. We talked a little bit about that.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't mind, bro. As long as you just don't get in my shot.
Yeah.
And that sounds harsh. I don't want to be harsh. But like, okay, because they're getting paid, right?
Yeah.
They're getting paid. So you have work to do as well. You got shots to get as well. It's so difficult because I want to be respectful, but a part of me, I'm just being honest, part of me feels like photo, video, content creation. So I want to make sure, I'm pleasant. I want to make sure you get your shot. I get my shot as well.
Yeah.
I just want to I also just think like, it's a thing because, you know, that whole iPhone look is popular.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And, you know, I feel the
I
same
don't
way.
mind it though. I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
It's like a 50-50 with the content creators, you know. I understand that, you know, they're capturing stuff that we, you know, technically aren't capturing as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the TikTok trends and things of that nature.
I think it's more of a competition, if you will, with video.
Video, yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm trying to get into, because, like you said, if you're doing your content creation with your phone and everything, that's cool. But you know, I have done a few weddings where video content creators come with the full cameras, the setups, the
Yep.
gimbals, and everything, and I'm just kind of confused slightly, like, you know, what exactly are y'all capturing? But I don't mind it necessarily. Again, we are doing two different type of things.
Well, if they're coming with a camera though,
Yeah, you know that I had to talk with you know, a planner about that. I'm just like, is this content creator like shooting with, you know, a real camera or a phone? And she was like, yeah, he shoots with a real camera. So I was just like, you know,
yeah, so why am I thinking?
yeah, exactly. But you know, out of all of the content creators that I've shot with, they have been nothing but, you know, good people.
Very good.
Like you said, it's all about communication as well, you know, and I respect what they're doing as well. So
Yeah.
like you said, I just talk to them, let them know, you know, how I shoot, if there's anything they need. But I will only say content creators are not my favorite. Like you said, if they're just in all of your shots,
Yeah.
you know, just trying to take over and just be in the way pretty much.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
Yeah.
I don't have a real issue with them.
Yeah. I mean, the few, because it's only happened a couple times with a few of my weddings.
Yeah.
I think like 2 or 3 of my weddings, I've had content creators, and both of them have been great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we've been respectful with each other. So it's just about communication, right? Like you just, hey, where you gonna be at? This is how I operate. This is how you operate, and then try not to cross streams, cross paths.
Nah, facts, man. So it's like we probably, I don't lost count about how many weddings we've done together, man. But we've done plenty of weddings,
Dozens.
and like you said, we just organically, you know, built some chemistry, working as a photographer and videographer. But you know, sometimes we also have weddings where we're working with other vendors as well.
Yeah.
What would you say is the importance of that chemistry, you know, working along somebody else?
Yeah, I think it's so, you know, for all the brides and grooms out there, I think it's important to find people that have worked together before, in my opinion. Now, granted, as professionals, we should be able to work with anybody,
You right, yeah.
right? And we should be respectful of the other person's space and time, because especially photo video, since we're so closely related,
Yeah.
a lot of times we're capturing the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Yeah.
It's just two different mediums, you know. So, like for example, the first thing I do if I'm walking to a space or walking to a wedding and I've never shot with this person before, I'm introducing myself. I'm like, hey, how many cams you gonna have?
Yeah.
What angles? You gonna have some floating cams? You gonna have some stationary cams? I want to make sure I got, you know, I'm not in your shot. What cameras can I walk in front of?
Facts.
You know, if I need to, and just kind of establishing that baseline of respect.
Yeah.
But when you work with people, like when we work with each other, it's like I don't have to ask you that thing because I know,
how we shoot.
I know how you shoot. I know, like I kind of have an idea of what you're looking for. You have an idea of what I'm looking for. It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like you said, we all should be able to work with each
All
other.
should be able to work.
But there are certain people that make it more difficult than it has to be. You know, I've worked with few photographers, and you know, they just think that it's all about them. But they have to realize, you know, that this couple did hire a videographer too, so they need to get their shots as well. And I'm just like you, man. I'm very big on communicating. I feel like I'm very easy to work with, so it should never be an issue or anything. But like you said, you still come across those every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I do like the, you know, when I'm talking to the planner or talking to the couple, kind of just see like, yeah, who's your photographer that you hired? Just to see if it's somebody that I work with. You know, just because that chemistry does make the wedding day better. And it makes your final product better when you have like a team or two people that have worked together pretty often, because it just makes the day seamless, man. So bride and grooms, I think you should definitely, try to get people that have worked together. I think it, for real, I definitely think it will, make your final product a lot better as well.
Yeah. Nah, most definitely, man. I'm always referring people to you, and if you're not available, I have a list of other people that I refer to as well. But it's always good just to kind of be with people that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Like you said, it just improves the workspace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, for everyone that works 9 to 5, like when you enjoy the people in your cubicle or in your office,
Facts.
or in your school if you're a teacher or whatever, like you feel like you just work better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you produce a better product.
Exactly, man.
And
So, like you said, we work together so much, man. We have fun at our weddings. We, like you said, we enjoy our time with our couples, and just try to have a good time at the end of the night. But I came across this one thing on TikTok, and it was I do, but I really don't post, man. I got to get better on TikTok. Yeah. But the question was, do vendors, can they party, or should they have a drink at the end of the night of the wedding? This was my take.
Okay. Hot take.
I'm never.
It's a hot take?
It's a hot take.
It's a hot take?
Yeah, man. So I'm never going to a wedding to drink or to get drunk. That's not like on my mind to do. I'm going in at work, and then at the end of the night, after I'm done with all of my shots and I'm done, shooting what I need to shoot, most of my couples are encouraging me to take a shot after the long day, or not a shot, or just have a drink, have a end of the night drink. And a lot of the weddings, I'm tired, I'm ready to go home. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not even drinking.
Yeah.
But there are those weddings here and there where the couples like have a drink with them. It's the end of the night. My couples are like family, so it's not just like, oh, I have to be so work mode all the time. So if I feel the vibe is right, you had a great night of shooting, and the couple is encouraging you to have a end of the night drink. End of day, yeah. Take that drink.
Yeah, I get you. I'm not for it or against it.
Yeah.
I'm neutral. Like, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't be drinking during the wedding. Like, during your work hours, do not do that at all. Like, that's so unprofessional.
Exactly.
And we'll get into reasons why, but yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean, so me, like, I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah.
I may take a shot here and there. Or not a shot, like a drink.
Yeah.
I might take a drink here and there. Maybe socially.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weddings is just different, bro. I feel like this is just for me.
Yeah.
Just for me. I feel like there's just, I don't know.
Nah.
It depends on the couple.
It does.
Do I know them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are they just one of those mad cool couples where we just click?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Where we feel like we're like, there's some couples, I'm sure you've experienced them, where I feel like I know them.
Exactly. Like, that's what I say. It's like, it just feel like family.
Yeah, like that. I feel like we're like best friends. Like we we can go on a double date tomorrow.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they're like, come on, man, go to. Maybe just want a little sip.
Yeah.
And I'm good. But yeah, man, alcohol is just never good for me.
Yeah.
So like, that's just not my thing. Like I said, I drink maybe socially every once in a while. I'm like a one drinker, like a one drink.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I'm good. All right, but y'all cool.
Yeah, like you said, I definitely don't encourage people to just go to weddings drinking and,
let's
and
talk
all
about
that
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Because I've seen it, bro.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
seen videographers, not Tristan.
Hey, not me.
Not
Disclaimer.
But I've worked with videographers, bro, and they've come in and if they look sloppy, bro. Like it just, I don't know if they were under the influence or something or whatever, but they just come in inebriated, like get
to that level.
Yeah, get to that level during the reception. They're over here drinking and whatnot, and I'm like, yo, what's good?
Yeah, you still a professional at the end of the day, you know? So
well,
like,
it's bad look on your company. And then I had to make sure to distance myself from this person.
Oh yeah.
Because, a lot of people think photo and video together, like same company.
Yeah.
That's not my company.
Yeah, like that's not what I'm on right now.
Yeah, I'm over in the other corner, 180 degrees, 180 degrees apart from that person.
Nah, yeah, I feel that, man. Like you said, on a wedding day, you know, professionalism is everything. Like I said, that is our opportunity to even land more clients. So, you know, we go to weddings, you know, we try to look nice. Talking about looking nice, like, what's your style on a wedding day?
So I would love to wear a suit every wedding day.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to. The suits that I want are really expensive. Jokers are expensive.
You got
bro.
expensive taste, man.
Dude, because I need the stretch, bro.
Yeah.
I need that 4-way. But I'm gonna put you onto something.
What you got?
Go to Express.
Okay.
Express just got this new fabric, and it's it's like they're dress clothes.
Yeah.
But it's a 4-way stretch. And I bought some pants. I just wrecently bought some pants. I went on like a mini shopping spree. The shopping spree was like 2 pairs. But I bought some like dress pants.
Yeah.
And bro, they are the most comfortable dress pants. You gotta get them tailored.
Yeah.
But they're comfortable, bro. And I could, because when I be shooting, I'm bending down, I'm, doing splits.
Facts.
I'm not doing splits, but I'm doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm stepping up, and I want something that's flexible.
Yeah.
And they have like the bottoms, like the pant and jacket. So you can buy them separately or you can buy them together as a suit.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm definitely gonna be getting suits from. It's a little pricey though.
Yeah.
The pants are like $90.
Okay. Yeah.
$100, and then the jacket's like $220, something like that.
It'd be worth it though.
Yeah. Granted, that's actually a cheap suit. If you really like, those suits are like $500-$600.
Yeah.
But I would love to wear a suit, but lately I've been really relaxed, and I've been wearing like a polo and like some
slacks. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Like, I want to wear a suit, especially when I come to these weddings and all the guests come looking so clean and fresh. I've tried the suits out, and like you said, I just need more mobility, man. It's hard for me to move around all day. I'm getting hot. Yeah. We live in Florida, so it's very hot here. So, now we're starting to get into the summer months. I'm pulling out the black shorts, man. I'm pulling.
These are
some similar, but not exactly the ones I wear on wedding days. But yeah, I wasn't even a shorts guy before moving to Florida. But once I moved here, man, I had to start going to get some shorts.
Bro, you have put me on game when it comes to that. I'm like, dude, this dude came out in shorts. I need to get me some shorts.
Yeah, man, these weddings are so hot. Yeah. They be outside, no shade, and we're gonna be here all day. So I'm like, let me just get some nice dress shorts, with a black dress shirt. Yeah. And that's been my go-to lately. Still pretty clean, it's casual. But like you said, I definitely would prefer to wear a suit. But it's just not comfortable enough for me, man. I can't rock with the suits like that right now.
I get you. I'm gonna get back on it, man. Cause I want like a black suit. I have a black suit, but it's not the stretchy one.
Yeah,
I got it from H&M, and it's great.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna switch over to Express and get like a black one, maybe a dark blue one, and then some other dark color, maybe like some other dark gray or something like that.
Yeah, man, I definitely got to add something in the catalog, man.
Yeah, I feel like though, presentation is important though.
It is.
How you present yourself says a lot about who you are, your business, and how people treat you.
Yep.
I used to work at this financial place right out of college, and I would have to wear a suit.
Yeah.
At minimum, like shirt and tie.
Okay.
And bro, people treat you differently when you dress up.
They do.
I
hate that it's that way, but it's so true though.
It's true. It's just it's just the way of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go to like gas stations or like I have to run a quick errand.
Yeah.
And people just first of all, you walk different. I'm not gonna lie.
You do when
you feel different. Yeah. You feel me?
When you look good, you feel good. That's the truest statement right there.
But yeah, man, people treat you differently when you're in a suit or you're in a shirt and tie.
Yeah. And I actually talked to my wife about that. Me and her both. We just like we just gotta go out when we're out working and just make ourselves look nice, because again, you never know who you might meet, and you are your own walking billboard.
That's true.
So you got to take care of yourself. I'm at the barbershop almost every other week, but I got to chill, man. My hairline going to be going if I keep going. But like, man, you just got to take care of yourself. And like you said, just be presentable, man, because you don't know. You might be meeting somebody that's really important, and
Very true.
they're not gonna take you serious if you just not looking like you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not, I feel like we have to deal with reality. You know what I'm saying? That's personal opinion. Because granted, should it be that way? No, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
But we all do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to some degree we all do, whether someone presents themselves a certain way, you know what I'm saying, through the way they dress, the way they speak, hairstyle, hair color,
Facts.
piercings, tattoos,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? We all kind of have these preconceived ideas about who someone may be
Yeah.
just by, as soon as they walk in and whatnot. Now, granted, we should give everyone,
benefit of the doubt.
benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But, I feel like even subconsciously we have these little things that we kind of make up about something. And for me, I want to make sure that I present myself, especially on work day, wedding day, as a professional.
Facts,
That I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, man, that's so good, man. I want to definitely go into the other topic, but that's a wrap for this show. So y'all gonna have to stay tuned for the next episode. G, it's been a pleasure with you as always, man. You got some weddings this weekend?
Yeah, man. Oh, we both heading to Virginia.
Yeah, we'll be up in the DMV
Yeah,
area.
but not the same wedding.
Yeah, not the
Crazy.
same. Yeah, it's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, safe travels up there. I'm already knowing that you're gonna kill it. So I'm looking forward to hear about that.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in the studio next week, man.
Back.
See you.
Peace.